For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting at iDiskiTimes.co.za. Rwanda 2, South Africa 0 in a World Cup qualifier. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Those are the results of this crass focus on results instead of performance. Benin. Second half against Benin gave you everything you needed to know about how much of a danger we have potentially going forward with anyone who's a little bit more organized. And they showed us, the Rwandans showed us, they were not better than us really man for man, but they were organized. They played simple football, played to instructions, and they won the game. They won the game. Go back to that game against Benin. Don't be crass about the results. Yeah, we won. We won. The result is so important. The performance is so important. The performance will tell you everything that's going to happen. You sit down, you watch a game for 90 minutes, the performance is going to tell you everything to expect from a team. Even if they win 10-0, if they play shit, expect around the corner there's going to be consequences. South Africa, they beat us today. There's no excuse. Yes, the pitch was not good. It was not good for both of us, but they defeated us, those guys, tactically, clinically. What do you make of the game, sir?
Benedict so Villagas with our visit as well.
Yes, sir.
Keep on supporting iDiskiTV, fighting no one, try to fix South African football. I think Hugo Bros is experienced coach, former Burkina Faso head coach, who won the AFCON. I think
Cameroon.
I mean to say Cameroon, he won the AFCON.
Yeah.
And it was 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
yes, and these are the things that you should know as a coach. Coming to this game, you didn't need your full pack to go. You won over the weekend.
Yeah.
You were comfortable on the group, and you didn't need your full packs, both right and left, to go forward.
Yeah.
Just tell them to stay. You're playing away. I'm in Rwanda. There's not much quality to this team. I'm sure if tactical the coach at the back, he was maybe spot on. I think bengaphela mhlambe nge-0-0 besine chance.
Yeah.
And going forward, it tells you nge-involvement ama-agent South Africa, it didn't need Sibisi kule game whereby you had Mvala, two center back le besina over the weekend you won. You didn't need to change that center back ukuthi bring Sibisi. I mean, coming to this game umfakele ukwenzani? I mean, why?
That was my first question.
I mean, true, we don't know, unless it's injured, we don't know, but truly speaking, it didn't need space with the others. But scoring a mistake with. I think South African players, compliment to Rwanda, I think they play according to instructions. They're not so good individual in terms of technically, but coachable. Psychologically very strong. Weather condition, sharp, no matter ground, but two teams they were playing. They play direct football, basic. If right back, you receive and then play on the line. And then doesn't extra in the middle, they just play wide. This on the left, I think it's very dangerous, this guy. I think okay, full back so hamba. They play this guy on the left. Number 12, very skillful, very dynamic, arrogant as well. Because omunye umuntu kule bhola kukhrisha imdawo because stop at kukhrisha ulwinile, but he continued his run. Uluzile le bhola ngopush ibhola. And first half thina South African, one dala short passes ngibone ukuthi iweda ivume.
Just as you say that, these guys, we got here before the game, 30 minutes before the game. Bavezi warm up yabo cho. You warm up kumanzi. Why can't you think now umdala? No, there's no way we can play here. Center back, I can't play across because the ball will be stuck in the water. And we had those moments so many times where we give the ball to the wrong person because the condition doesn't allow Ugutis pass the ball.
I think that's why these Africans, especially these Rwandan, Zimbabwean, Nigeria, they play abroad because psychologically they're very strong. They are coachable as well. But France, African, because they are coachable. They've got strong heart, strong character, because I mean to say, and the mentality they are very strong. Namhlanje, Tina Salam is passing at the sideways. This guy they go direct. They badala a second ball. Malfiga like poly pack, light the pack, badala forward ball dropper. They play behind the defense and then it becomes a problem. Tina was scoring a mistake. Sibisi is in charge of that ball. ngikhuluma nge-first goal. Just clear the ball, my brother. Okay, sharp coach ikufakile, asazi ukuthi why uzuza bakhipha le umvala going to this game. But just clear the ball. And then second goal, Kurishi Mdau, my brother phambi kwepali. Wet, kumanzi. You didn't need ukuthi ungathena lapho. I mean, it's another level le. The profile of this game, it's a World Cup qualifier. Just kick the ball outside or play the keeper. It's fair. You didn't need ukuthi ube smart. And then number 12 score. One mistake wethu. Uface ipala lakho and then ufuna ukwenza izinto very difficult. Angeke nibambe ibhola more than ama take away to. What are you trying to achieve? And then we had to stall. I think in this game, this is a game immense reference whereby i-question yabuza ukuthi why do they call him compared to other players. Ngikhuluma ngicala nge-rate. If you play there and then you can't work, sengikhuluma ngokuthi number one, he played too many sideways, back pass and sideways. You hardly see Umkwena is more or less badlala both holding midfielders, but Umkwena box to box. He gave us something when you go to attack. Usnika something. Kulego, I mean, this guy first half from Bonidu Cheng kept boxing. Second half as well, and the forward pass and support. Akadlala number 10 Umkwena. You can't play udlala la holding with support. Elingali afina my opponent. But this boy, him, bathekile ama full back switch. Mhlambe one right. If ibola la ngapha uSiyando ukhavile ngapha, just drop here in central. Give us something mangaba usnik something to attack. Snike in terms tactical decision of defender snike something. But now i-reference kule game questionable. Ngimbonile ngegame yeGhana. You're making a strong point. Whereby Ghana, I remember the World Cup. Baze batu referees usropile and stuff. Ngibuzama question which is from abroad, but sometimes people can sell you. You understand? Ngimbonile kule game, lot of mistakes and mawuluza ibhola time to time njenganamhlanje. The guy gave us nothing. I mean, truly speaking, badlala holding both so square. Umkwena makazoba, he start, he play too. He find himself supporting there, goes to the box, take shots. And then what about you? Giving us, okay, no man about sneak something going forward. Tactical, sateka ngama full back. Zamu cover utropele central. And then you're sitting there in the hole. A center part, back da, it becomes a problem. More or less, this team, middle didn't play. They were dangerous on my side. Yeah, sideways, my side on the sides, right and left, special side like left. Aliangwenya libayenze kahle keep it dynamic. You understand? And as Nishi coach goes to the coach, Hugo Pros, coming to this game didn't need fullback to go. Leader. Angeke. We are lead uhlele group in comfortable. Tactical just rely kuma take kwakho. And another point engifuna questioning imbuza yona. Uyabona whether ayikuvumeli. Kumanzi. Opesitao is playing with a weaker foot ka left. Umahlali Manyambela. Na lo mfana uHlongwane. Both I didn't know ukuthi bani udlala ka left mara ngisho pace udlala ngapha. You need funeka amabola first time. You didn't need to take players on. Just put it be sub down ngapha ka right. I mean ka left stronger foot ukuthi amabola ufake first time labantu ba defend ba face ipala. But now if you want to take somebody on lonke ibhola kumanzi na lose uyashelela balithatha badlala la usuka khona ngapha usupportwe ngoba ufuna uku-overload from first half right and left badlala la usuka khona, it becomes a problem ngapha kuna understanding between two holding midfielders wakho Umkwena naye ulo ngoba Umkwena is more or less uyasupport uku-attack nokudlala. This guy is thole yena ngoba i-understanding ayikho ukuthi fullback mayambile ayicover on the right if he playing ngapha, if he left iyambile ayicover if ngapha. So now I think coach more or less must take this lose. Also our players. Our standard questionable. People might think with point they need to improve a lot of stuff. Yes, we've got players in South Africa raw when it gives talent, but I think my principles about Chita now and psychological as well. The character. Mama player mela benenhliziyo. I players been by they lose and also coaches as well because definitely show both players and coaches mele by Rwanda. I mean they didn't come with something special. They play according to instruction and babonile weather condition. Babonile we can't run with the ball. Start up bate, sne height. Second ball go wide to put the ball there. Liba dangerous. Umuntu esimthembile ukuthi can give us some ulo muntu angapha left and is overload le side strong point seat beze bazi ukuthi bazoyenzani and credit to them by winning the game and well deserved. Us we didn't deserve to win anything today and as we should right the game happened in second half. I mean we're playing home. This
is a crazy thing, sorry to cut you. This is a crazy thing about this thing, Lento Senza. This thing of analyzing, we have so many big high number of people who follow us, and there's this obsession in results. And just because a team won 2-0, you are expected to say, yay, they won 2-0. But you watch this game, you're like, what the fuck is this? Why are you dropping the standard? Why are you not street smart? Why are you not managing the game? Circulate the ball. Why are you allowing this team? And then they score. We lost a game in Benin in the second half. If you separate that game and you say it's a game of two halves, we won the first half and we lost the second half. Now we have to ask the question, why did we lose the second half to Benin? And there's an expectation from people to say, just because you won 2-1, be happy about your country. No. We have to say these are the problems that we noticed. Well done, you got 3 points, but this is going to be a problem for you if you cannot manage the game. They couldn't manage the game today. Just make yourself difficult today. It's coming up to catch up against you. And Awgadal in Nigeria, Awgadal in Zimbabwe, who clearly are better than you. Zimbabwean players are usually very good, stronger than South African players. Nigeria, clearly they are stronger than South African players. How are you going to deal with that one? So this for me is something that's crazy. The reason why sometimes we are critical about a team, even when they win, is because the performance is not good. You can't just always look at the result and just because you don't watch the game, you saw 2-1 and you say, we won. No. Sometimes the performance will tell you everything to expect about a team.
West part namhla iwes Rwanda uyasho 2 years they've never scored 2 goals.
Yes, in 2 years.
But bakora against South Africa. A lot of questions need to be asked. You ngithi mina our South African mningi umsebenzi kumele wenza. I mean ulipasa is perform with SuperSport coming to Orlando Pirates. Why you bring him to national team? Ama question enjengalawo kumele wabuze. It goes back nkululeko ngalento esihlale sisho. If continuously from under 15 under 17 khuluma ngama junior national team kuba ne continuously lama player ambe wonke noma ngeke ambe almost wonke out of 10 mhlambe 6 or 7 technically character as well coaching point of view I'm sure that we were going to be better competing with these boys but these guys they lack technique passani ball movement of the ball sometimes I think we lack a character amanye basaba uyambona ukuthi I think somebody has pushed ukuthi aze better I mean yiko ngithi kunama question amaningi and usibuza ukuthi why is playing in Bafana Bafana and regular so nkuleko ama question amaningi yuko bros bengimhlonipha mina mangiza emaphepheni ngimbona his face after hearing the history is done with Cameroon but ama question amaningi since he took over and yeah well deserved Rwanda ukuthi win today and njoba ngisho athina as we didn't offer anything.
All right, there you go. That's Bafana Bafana. I woke up today, I have to say this, because in 2026, I want our kids, because most of us who have kids, they will be 3 years older. Some of the kids, your oldest kid will be 21, maybe 22 in 3 years' time. My child will be 14. All of you who are watching who have children, some of your kids will be 10, they will be 16. I want those kids to watch Bafana Bafana. When I was 8, Bafana Bafana were playing in the World Cup. I want my child to also see Bafana Bafana play in a World Cup. Especially kids that were born in 2010. They've never seen Bafana Bafana play in a World Cup because in 2010, that's the year they were born. So they didn't know anything. In 2026, they will be 16 years old. So we need those kids to see Bafana Bafana at a World Cup. We grew up seeing Bafana Bafana 1998, 2002, 2010. We grew up seeing them playing at a World Cup. Doesn't mean you're going to win it, but it's nice to see your country playing at a World Cup. So I woke up this morning thinking, you know what, if we can steal 3 points, I know the performance against Benin in the second half doesn't give me hope that we were going to get it, but it's like, I just wish if we can steal 3 points, then we'll have 6 points. Then everyone in the group will have 2 points. And then by the time we play Zimbabwe or Nigeria, we can afford to steal a draw, afford to steal 3 points there. But here we are. Football will always wake you up with reality. The reality is that we're not good enough to have 6 points over everyone there. Well done to Rwanda. You deserve being number 1. You've played 2 matches. You've won 1 and you've drawn 1. We'll come back for the qualifiers next year now. South Africa will play Zimbabwe and Nigeria, I think in June next year to continue with the qualifiers. So it's going to be very, very difficult by the time we get there. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, World Sports Betting. Thank you very much for watching us.